Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is inspired by my hair color. I don't know why, but it's giving me that like fall vibes, and it's also raining like there's no tomorrow. Here in Canada, someone pisses off Mother Nature that she's mad all the time and decides to change the weather every 5 seconds. So yeah, with my hair color, weather, a little bit of my skin tone,
Dalagang Pilipina, yeah.
I do a brown tone monochromatic look. So if you want to know how I achieve this look, or what makeup products I use, or you just want to learn something new, then just please keep on watching and get ready with me. So before we start anything, I just want to mention that this video is in collaboration with my two new friends. I have one on my forehead and one over here. I don't even know why they're making an appearance, because first of all, they're not invited. Second of all, I haven't had any dairy products in like a day.
You're doing great.
Because I don't think you really understand when you're lactose intolerant, but your mom loves to cook creamy chicken and mushroom carbonara with bacon bits and lots of Parmesan cheese. In other words, the struggle is real. Alright, so let's get ready, because I actually have somewhere to be after this. Like in the kitchen or maybe in the living room. Depends on my mood. Alright, so as per usual, I'm starting off with a primer. I'm using the Laura Mercier Foundation Hydrating Primer. It's definitely one of my favorite primers because it gives you that very smooth and hydrated finish. So for foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Foundation in the shade 475 Sun Beige. Okay, so foundation is on, it's looking Gucci gooch. It's definitely giving you that like Jim Carrey, The Mask vibes.
Okay!
And again, I'm using my favorite concealer for this look. This is hands down the best concealer I've ever tried. As you can see, it's very like full coverage, very mattifying, not too drying that you can still bake with it. So to set my under eye, I'm using my Coty Airspun Loose Setting Powder. And then I'm gonna set my face with Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in the shade Medium. Okay, look who came to say hi. Hi! Hi! Okay, that's not very nice, Phoebe. So I also did my brows, and now for contour, I will be using Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting Powder in the shade Deep. You guys should be proud of me. I'm using my brand new one. I'm done using my broken one, so. That's my dog. Sorry for all that construction noise.
It's normal to my family.
My dad is, I think, making a bed for my brother in the other room. And he just had to do it while I'm filming, so very nice, very nice. And I don't know if you can hear it, but one of my brothers, I don't know which one, but probably the youngest one.
Definitely not the oldest one, because the oldest one doesn't really do shit.
Oh! Oh, no, she didn't! Oh, yes, she did! No, she didn't! Yes, she did! No, she didn't! Yes, she did, Peter! I just saw it! All right.
Has decided that it's also a good time to wash the dishes.
Aggressively.
Yeah, gotta love my Filipino family. So for bronzer, I'm gonna be using my Marc Jacobs Fantastic Omega Bronzer. It's the shade over here. I don't really think it bronzed my face the way I wanted it to, so I'm just gonna go in with another bronzer. So I'm gonna be using the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion in the shade, I'm not sure. I think it's 20M, but not sure. Let's see if this will work.
Oh yes. Yes!
And for highlight, I'm gonna be using my favorite. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlight. That was a tongue twister. Ooh! yes, honey. Just make sure you blend that all in. So for blush, the only brown tone one that I can find is from the Jaclyn Hill palette from Becca Cosmetics. This is like 4 years old. It's probably expired, but so it's this one over here, the middle one. I'm just gonna apply that on my cheeks. Okay, so I just realized that I'm using the same brush that I use to apply all my blushes, which typically are more on the peachy or dark pink tones. And yeah, my blush today came out all pinky.
Very smart, very smart.
Now we're just gonna set our face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. So because I don't think that our highlight is gold enough for the look that I'm going for, I'm just gonna put Prosecco Pop on top from the same Jaclyn Hill palette. And for our eyes, I will be using the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Volume 1 palette. So first, we're just gonna go in with this shade over here. They don't have names, so I'm just gonna point at whatever I'm using. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that mainly on my crease and just doing windshield wiper motion. Just gonna do the same thing on my other eye. I always make sure to tap off the excess after I dip in the eyeshadow, just because they're so pigmented and I don't even know if I'm using the right brush for this. Just kind of like flick on the end. So next I'm gonna go in with this one over here. It's kind of like a burnt mustard color, and because I'm lazy and I don't want to wash any more brushes, I will be using the same brush, and I'm focusing that color more into like the outer area. So kind of like this, stamping it first and then blending it mainly on the outer area, kind of like a V shape. So I just did the same thing on the other eye, and as you can see, it definitely darkened it a bit, but just to make it a little bit more dark, like our soul, to do that, I will be using this one over here, and again, same brush. I only took like a really tiny amount, and this time we're just dabbing it. Just to give more definition. And then maybe a little bit blending. I am not blessed with eyeshadow skills, so alright, so I just applied the exact same colors in the exact same order on my lower lash line. I am starting to look like a raccoon, so I'm just gonna get a clean blending brush. This is not looking cute right now, but I am gonna blend out all the edges, especially like the ends. Okay, let's blend it all out. Okay, well that's the best that I can do. And because I'm also not blessed with eyeliner skills, I'm gonna be using an eyeshadow. It's this one over here right beside the last one that we use. So it's just right over here, a little bit darker for eyeliner. And I'm using a tiny brush for this. Can you see it? It's very tiny. So I'm just following my lash line and just created a little flick on the end there. So I just curled my lashes. Now I'm applying a lash primer. It's from Marc Jacobs. It's the Velvet Primer. Alright, so I applied my mascara and I used the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. And now for lips, I just need to get rid of that crustiness, okay? Hold on, I need my lipstick to have something to stick on. Bring back the crustiness. Okay, now that we look like we are auditioning for The Walking Dead, I will be using the Chestnut Lip Pencil from MAC. This lip liner is really dark, but that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for. So we're gonna line our lips with this and fill it in as well. Okay, I will show you my lips, but it's so crusty, it's not cute. So for liquid lipstick, I'm gonna be using Anastasia Beverly Hills. You see what I did there? It's in the shade Maud. M-A-U-D. Maude. Maudie. I don't know. M-A-U-D. And I know you guys are probably thinking, if she has crusty lips, why is she using a liquid lipstick? It's very drying. I know, but I find it easier for me to use, and I really only have liquid lipsticks now, and they're very long lasting. They look cute. And that's it. I hope you guys like it and learned something new. This is my brown tone, monochromatic, very cappuccino makeup look. And as always, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next video. Toodles!